Hey guys, so I am making some meal prep. I'm off today, so I've got a lot of stuff I want to make. Plus I got a lot of stuff to do on the computer. But while I'm cooking and looking like a hot mess, I wanted to show you what I'm making. I'm watching some YouTube at the same time, you guys. I love my YouTube people, so support all of us YouTubers. Alright, so let's show you what I'm making. Okay, so I'm browning some sausage. Just a regular breakfast sausage, one of those little, what do you call those things anyway? A little pound or container, or I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I didn't slice it, I just took it out and I'm doing it like ground meat. So I'm going to get that all brown and then we're going to set that aside. Meanwhile, I'm going to shred my cheese. I like to use my Thrive cheese, but I don't have any right now, so I'm going to shred this cheese I got from Aldi. I need 2 cups. And guys, this is how I'm going to do it. If you can find one of these, I don't even know if they still make these, but if you can find one of these on eBay or something, get you one. This is a salad shooter. And this is like, I hate shredding cheese with my hand grater. And to me, this is just so much easier. Let me move my recipe so I can show you guys. And this is the recipe I'm using. I will, maybe y'all can screenshot that. Alright, so you just take your cheese, you stick it in here, and push down. Look at that. It's like, oh, so easy, so good. So anyway, I'm going to get all this shredded up, and then I'm going to show you what else I'm going to mix together with this, because you're going to need coconut flour, butter, sour cream, baking powder, salt, and I think that's it. Eggs, yes, I think eggs. And I will show you as I'm putting it together when I get this cooked. Alright, so we're going to put 3 tablespoons of sour cream in a bowl. This is the sour cream I used. I got it from Aldi. And I'm spilling it all over me. My dogs love it when I cook because, oops, I always drop stuff because I'm a messy cook. And they know they're going to get something. Alright, so now we're going to put our eggs. Grab those. How many eggs do I need? 4 eggs. We're going to put 4 eggs in here. Let me get a garbage bowl. Okay. 4 eggs. Messy. And then I'm going to add my butter and my salt and what else do I need to add? Is that it? Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to add my salt. So the butter, you melt it. It's 3, I believe, tablespoons. No, sorry, 5.5 tablespoons. Here's my salt. And then you're going to, after you melt the butter, stick it in the fridge for 5 minutes because you don't want it to be so hot when you put it in with your eggs. Oh, here's my butter. I'm going to just whisk this all together. You don't want scrambled eggs, so that's why you want your butter to cool just a little bit. I'm going to whisk this together really well. And then we're going to start adding our other ingredients. Okay, so we're going to do 1/4 of a teaspoon of our baking powder. A 1/3 cup of our coconut flour. going to add in our cheese. I'm gonna mix this just a little bit first, and then we'll add in our cheese and our other stuff. Now you're supposed to drain your sausage on paper towel. I'm out of paper towels, of course. So I'm going to just use a slotted spoon to make sure I get all the grease out. Okay, I'm gonna switch to a spoon now. Or a spatula. Spoonula, how about that? Spoonula. Are they all dirty? No, they're not. Here we go. Switching. Okay, I'm gonna combine this cheese first. And it's gonna be getting thicker as you do this. Starting to look thicker. All right, now I'm going to put in my sausage. And I'm going to use my slotted spoon just so I don't try not to get too much of that grease. I don't really think it'll hurt if you get some of it in there. Non-keto people would probably be like, drain that grease. And we're all like, what can I make with this? But yes, I usually just throw it on a paper towel just because of not wanting it to kind of be greasy in consistency when you make these. One time I accidentally, and you're going to combine this, get this all incorporated. One time I accidentally put 3 tablespoons of coconut flour instead of 1/3 of a cup. And I was like, why does this look this way? So they were all really flat. So I took them and put them on the bottom of a casserole and made an egg casserole on top of them. And it was like the best egg casserole. Everybody at my work said that it was like, you need to make that again. That was awesome. And of course it was like a fluke because it was a, mistake. All right, so that's all incorporated. Let me get my pan to put them on. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make them into little balls and put them on the cookie sheet. And I use this little thing here and just scoop them out. And I've already sprayed my cookie sheet. You can also put down parchment paper if you want. And I'm just going to try to make them as even as possible. Oops, that one fell off. And then fill up the whole cookie sheet. And then I usually eat about 2 or 3, depending on how hungry I am, for a serving. And on that recipe that y'all can screenshot, it's got the macros. And depending on how big you make them, that's going to determine how many carbs they have, basically. Because basically it's just the almond flour and the cheese might have a carb in it for the whole thing, or 2. And eggs have a little bit, but not much. It's really low. It's a low carb count total. So I like them. They're different. And I did the whole dairy-free thing for a month, and I am having cheese again. I'm trying not to have so much, like in my coffee, I'm trying not to do like heavy whipping cream again. Sticking with the non-dairy things for my coffee, except butter. I've added butter back in. And I'm still using ghee, and I'm still using all that stuff. I'm just trying not to make cheese like my whole life. Because I feel like when we do keto, we get a little carried away with the cheese. And cheese, it adds up after a while. And also allergies. My allergies, it seems like it makes them so much better when I'm not eating a lot of dairy. Alright, so I've got that whole cookie sheet up. I've got my oven set on 375. And I'm going to stick these in the oven. I'm going to show you. And I will show you guys these when they come out. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to meal prep is some hard-boiled eggs. I've done this before in my Instant Pot. So I'm going to, I have these racks. I'm going to put the first one, there's 2 of them, a smaller one and a medium on Amazon. And I'm going to put a cup of water in here. You like my measuring cup? And I'm going to put my eggs. I'm going to fill up the first rack. And I use farm eggs. I prefer farm eggs. I feel like I can trust what the chickens are eating. And they taste better, I feel like. I've always felt that way. So then I'm gonna take, that one's full, I'm gonna put this other rack on here, on top of it, and then I'm gonna fill this rack. This is like the best way to do hard-boiled eggs, guys. They peel super easy. They cook super quickly. And I don't have to, it's just easy. All right, so I got water in here, got all my eggs in here. I'm gonna put my lid on. I'm doing this backwards. These are on, okay. You wanna make sure that you're on seal. Since I'm doing it backwards, I can't see what I'm doing. There we go. Seal, yes. And then we're gonna do, and I'm gonna turn this around because I can't see it. Okay, then I'm going to make sure it's on. I'm going to do manual for 5 minutes, and that's it. Once this is done, I'm going to let them in here for 5 minutes to cool, and then I'm going to put them in the a bowl of ice water for 5 minutes also, and that's it. All right, see you guys later. All right, so there's our sausage balls. They are going to be delicious. Sometimes, you guys, I put peppers, like my Thrive green chilies or jalapeno pepper in them, because I like a little heat. I just forgot to do that this morning. But they are good with or without peppers. And if you're not a pepper person, just leave them out. But anyway, they're going to be delicious.
Weird after
Here's my girl Lauren. Go over and like her channel, Lauren Brazy. She's great. She's real, people. She's real. So it's done. It's sat in here for 5 minutes after it was done, and now I'm going to put it into this really cold ice water. A lot of the ice is melted, but it's super cold, so it's fine. So I'm going to put it in there, and then it's going to sit in here for 5 minutes or more, depending on how long I want to sit and drink my coffee. And then I'm going to put it in that container and put it in the fridge. So here's what I'm having. 3 of the sausage puffs with some avocado. Probably going to throw some hot sauce on there. Meanwhile, on the farm, which chicken is that? This is Domino, my oldest hen.
Is her real name Nina Thurman?
Do what?
There's a mutant in the X-Men world. Her name is Domino. Her real name is Nina Thurman.
No.
It's just Domino? What the crap?
She's Domino because of the spots all over her. And after I got her, then I got Dominicers. Nope. Here, over there. There he is. So I got those scarecrows.
At least Morla's not upside
Where's your
down.
mama? You not home yet? Come here. Hi, boy. Good boy. Yeah, don't bite my finger. Are you hungry? Are you hungry? He's got 4 white feet. That's supposed to be bad luck. You're pretty. He's a big horse. And when you're out there in the